Jay-Z impregnated a 15-year-old. It would be over.
If you talk to him personally, that's his son.
You think that's his son?
Yeah. First of all, Jay-Z offered him money. At first, he offered him bread, like, and everything, but his aunt didn't, like, approve of it. She said, no. You know, Jay-Z got a lien on her house, all type of shit that was going on. The lady put up paperwork and everything with his name on it and all that. I mean, but Young Boy's so thorough, though, he just wanted dad. He not trying to get no money. He not trying to do none of that. But something happened to him, and I was like, yo, that sound kind of weird. He said he was coming out from work, going to work, and there was a gun in his car. Like, when he opened the door, he seen the gun. He said so he went to go, like, call his man, like, yo, did you leave a gun in my car? His man's like, no. He said, why you on the phone talking to his man? The cops pull up and lock him up. He said, he's telling the cops, no, that's not my gun. He's like, so he went in the building he was in, and they seen that somebody pulled up and put the guns in his car.
Clock in. Black Gotti just walked in. Team Black Gotti, stand up, man. Yo. We're back with another video of one of the biggest GOATs to ever do it, Jay-Z. Now, this situation is very controversial, and I know this situation could be fragile to a lot of people who may have went through something similar in their life. But I want to make it clear, everything here is alleged, but there is a lot of damning information that leaves a lot of people in questioning. This situation has become extremely viral to the point where it has Jay-Z's name trending. There's a young man who goes by the name of Raymar. He believes Jay-Z to be his father, and reasons why is because his mom told him. So for quite a while now, Raymar has been trying to get Jay-Z to take a paternity test, but thus far, he's been unsuccessful. But he just received some information that may answer all his unanswered questions. He had a judge rule in his favor, asking for a response from Jay-Z. Raymar Satterwhite, a man who has long claimed to be the son of hip-hop mogul Jay-Z, has continuously pleaded with the rapper and businessman to take a paternity test. The 31-year-old has spent over a decade in a legal battle seeking answers about his identity. His fight for the truth began with his late mother, Wanda, who claimed she became pregnant with Satterwhite at 16 after an alleged brief relationship with Jay-Z in 1992. Despite years of legal and public appeals, Satterwhite alleges Jay-Z has refused to take paternity tests or respond to his claims directly. Satterwhite insists he doesn't seek fame or fortune, but simply the truth. If he is not my father, why can't he prove me wrong? He told Daily Mail in an interview, "Go to the courtroom and do what everyone else has to do. I can take a no. I can take being embarrassed. I just can't take him not saying anything. It is not fair." Satterwhite has accused Jay-Z's legal team of using technicalities to keep from partaking in the DNA test. He claims that despite filing multiple lawsuits beginning in 2008, 2 years after Jay-Z married Beyonce, his efforts have been met with legal roadblocks. Pennsylvania courts ruled against him due to his age at the time of filing, and Satterwhite alleges Carter's attorney exploited these rulings to avoid accountability. Jay-Z, Nashawn Carter, has never personally addressed the claim, either to deny or confirm, and has not responded to Vibe's request for a statement. As Satterwhite continues to push for paternity answers, many wonder just exactly who he is. Wanda Satterwhite claims she met Jay-Z, then known as Rock, in 1992 in Philadelphia through her friend Kalisha Allen. According to Daily Mail, at the time, Wanda said she went by the names Carmel or Precious. According to notarized 2015 affidavit filed in New Jersey and witnessed by Allen, Wanda alleged that she and the Hard Rock Life rapper had protected sex, but stated that the protection broke. Satterwhite claimed the encounter happened in his aunt's Brooklyn apartment when she was 16 and Jay-Z was 22. Mr. Carter and a friend named to Philadelphia to pick up both me and Kalisha around the area of 24th and Bolton Street in Philadelphia. Wanda wrote in the affidavit at the time, she claimed that after going to Brooklyn, she didn't see Jay-Z again until a year later when he was famous on TV. Wanda legally fought to get a paternity test until she died in 2019 at 43 years old from heart failure. Raymar godmother Lily took custody and has since fought for the same answers. So from the claims we just read, sounds like Raymar's mother, she remembered everything well, and she was completely descriptive about how the sexual encounter took place, and she also remembered where it was at, who introduced her, the exact situation that happened, and Jay-Z has yet to respond. I just want to be completely transparent. By the name I heard, Precious and Juicy, it's already giving me vibes. This particular person was probably doing her job, and then that job led to a situation that Jay-Z probably didn't believe or just completely ignored. If you were once nobody and then turned to somebody, and then people were claiming that you were their child's father, I'm pretty sure most people would probably ignore the individuals too. Granted, I'm not saying anything that was done was right, but I just want to be completely transparent with you guys and think of what makes sense rather than what I feel, because it makes sense for somebody to become successful and a whole bunch of people just start reaching out to you, letting you know what you owe them, and you probably got 30 kids that you never even know from females you probably ain't even touched before. Like, let's really imagine how much of this Jay-Z probably had to go through. So I just wanted to put that out there so everybody can think rather than accusing people of being wrong. This is an unfortunate situation for both Jay-Z and this young man Raymar. But something that completely caught my attention about this situation, Nicki Minaj shared 50 Cent's post saying, "Is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. To God be the glory." I'm not gonna lie, Nicki Minaj making that statement is big. As a matter of fact, is huge, because her advocating against Jay-Z isn't surprising, but the fact that she did it caught me by surprise. So her, in fear of retaliation by the blog sites, she posted this to Twitter. "If you get a message to post hate or lies today on any platform, I'd advise you to say no. They won't cover your legal fees. Just today alone, we've added 5 blogs and 5 content creators. I hope you got a lot of money saved up. Hope it's worth losing everything, including your account." Now, I want to play the video back of Raymar explaining how he figured out Jay-Z was his father and the things he's been going through to find that out.
My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Sean Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling it Jay-Z, and I really didn't know who that was because I was young and, had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but this was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, "Son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know." And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even till I was grown. He never tried to contact me in any type of way, and that's all I'm asking is, like, because I honestly really want the case to be over with. Like, I've been going through, just like I said, a lot, and as I said, I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not trying to do this to make somebody seem like a bad person, a bad father. I'm not trying to make nobody seem like a bad person or nothing. I'm just really coming out here for the truth. I don't want no money or anything. I wasn't looking for none of that. I just want to know the truth. And if I can't go to the courts and get the truth, like, what is it really? What is it? I just really want it over. It's something that's really affecting my life, and I just want it over with. I work every day. I also have my own kids to take care of. So it's like, it's been a journey for me, and it's just like, I just got so much on my name right now. I never asked for money. I don't do interviews just saying, "Hey, Jay-Z, give me your money," or "I'm coming at the Jay-Z for his money." I never did that. I'm not that type of person. I work for everything. The next is, I'm just trying to basically make sure no other kids or nobody else in the world has to go through this. Basically, don't feel afraid to go to court and see if a person is your biological parents. So many people are scared, and this is a big thing in the world. A lot of people don't have their fathers because they scared to go out and search for them, and sometimes it only take a little search. Go search, and if it's wrong, we're adults. Well, most of us adults, even for the teenagers, this being a role model for them, showing you can go in the courtroom, and if you're doing everything correctly, you should be able to just get treated as equal as the other person. I've always been a person that I never hate anyone. I don't walk around with hate for a person. So I try to teach my kids that just be the best that you can be. So that's just a motto I go off. I would never hate Jay-Z. It was never that type thing. I respect him for everything he did. And as I said, I've been going through a whole lot through these years because this case, like me, my mom, my godmom, we didn't see the worst. We didn't have people, slander my name like you want Jay-Z money, and I hear it all.
All right, guys, that's about it with that. Raymar claims he doesn't want any attention from this situation. He doesn't want any money or anything. He just wants to know if Jay-Z is really his father. My question is, where would this situation go after finding out? Will it become a financial situation then? Or would it be simply you just want to know just to go about your day? I ain't gonna lie to you. He has definitely reached a certain age where him being a father to him who has kids now could be difficult to kind of go through. But at the same time, the situation is what it is right now. Judge is demanding answers, and I guess we'll get those real soon. You guys let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. I'm gonna catch y'all next video.